Okay, we should be on. Waiting for Instagram to do its thing. Maybe.
Wake me up.
Okay, there's one. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
We're a couple minutes late today. Had some technical difficulties, but it's all good. So, okay, you can get in the middle here.
Okay.
What's up? What's up? Wednesday.
Hey.
We're back again. Why are we so far on one side on that thing? I can never get this right, y'all.
It's lined up. It might just be-
One of these days, I'm gonna figure out both of the cameras at the same time. I promise. This is not on. Now we're on.
Oh.
What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Now we're ready to roll again. Happy Wednesday. How's your day?
It's been great.
Been good? How's your day?
It's good.
It's good? It's
not too
good?
hot outside.
I don't even know that I've been. I went
It's
outside for
not
like 3 seconds today. I wanted to try to get some sun. I didn't have time. But here we are.
It's just been real humid lately. So
Yeah.
I feel like today was calmer.
Summer's
Well,
my
yeah.
time, though. Summer is
Yeah.
my time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heat is my thing for sure. So listen, today we are making banana nut bread. Super good.
It's always a classic.
Always a classic. You can do nuts or no nuts. What I made yesterday doesn't have nuts. You can use not peanuts. Walnuts, pecans. That's the most popular. I always like pecans, but I didn't have any. Jaida had walnuts, so
I
she
could
saved
have
it
brought
today.
pecans. I have all of those. It's
all
fine.
good.
I like the
good.
walnut flavors.
Really?
Yeah.
Pecans are always my favorite.
Yeah, pecans are always great.
Did I tell you when I was on Food Network, I did pecans in my brownies, and the guy asked me why? Did I tell you that story?
No, because you're from the South. Or I don't know.
No. So they want you talking the whole time. Like the whole time you're doing anything, you have to explain everything, whatever. So the producer comes around. He's like, Shane, why are you putting pecans in your brownies instead of walnuts? A lot of people use walnuts, and I said, I wasn't even thinking. I said, well, at home we say that walnuts are the poor man's pecans, so that's why I use pecans. And he was like, okay.
Oh wow! Cut it out. Wait. Cut.
Didn't make the cut.
Oh, edit that part out. Good job.
But he was like, you can't say that. I was like, I didn't even
Think about it.
It just rolled out. That's what we say at home. Do y'all like pecans or walnuts?
Y'all said
Let me know.
Pecan.
What's up, Doris? Doris is here, my mom.
Hey.
So listen, we have a guest here today. Clearly, the beauty school lady.
Hello.
I need to get in for some work. I don't know. I'm not doing no wax. Woo. I'm
No wax,
scared.
It's not as bad. Not so bad.
It sounds very scary. No, but listen. So the banana bread is literally just flour, sugar, baking soda, salt. I've got 3 ripe bananas in here. So I know all y'all probably overbuy bananas. I think everybody does, and they go bad. So when they go bad, just pop them in the freezer. These have been in the freezer for a couple weeks probably. And even if they're not bad, you can still pop them in the freezer, thaw them out, and then you can use them for baking. Because you want them super ripe, black. They look very nasty when they come out of the freezer. Like, that's why I already have it in here, because you guys would be grossed out if you just saw them, because they kind of get very slimy. They're like, it's not pretty, but they're so good. It tastes so good when it's in the recipe. So yeah, the 3 bananas. I've got a stick of butter melted, 2 eggs, and some vanilla. Mix it together. We're gonna pop it in the loaf pan and pop it in the oven. I think it makes for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, depending on the pan and how deep it is. But I want you to introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do, where you're at, all the things. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna let Jaida do this, then I'm gonna mix all that together, put it in the pan, and we're good.
It's gonna be cool. It'd be different being in the kitchen watching food. Hi,
it's like a TV show. You're in a real life, like, Food Network episode.
Yeah. Super awesome. Been on Food Network. Super awesome. Right. But my name is Tashia Scott. I am the CEO and owner of our Beauty Academy and She Loves Lashes. I am an esthetician. I also am a licensed instructor in the state of Texas. And we offer esthetician, lashes, and the hair weaving program. We have 100% passing rate with our esthetician course.
100%. Wow. No failures coming out. No failures coming out of there. Listen, don't come into class if you think you're gonna fail because it's not gonna happen.
You know, you bring that
come into class.
You're not gonna bring the percentage down. The standard has been set.
The standard is
It's super high.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That's awesome. How did you get started in that?
Oh wow. So I was a single mom when I decided to become an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
And I resigned from a job after I had completed my master's program. So I have my master's in social work.
Okay.
And I started doing lashes.
Okay.
And I literally gave them a 2-week notice effective today. And
so you were just done. You were just done.
Yes.
What caused you to say I'm done, no more? This is not for me.
After I was pregnant when I was completing my master's course.
Mm-hmm.
So I was working at an educational program.
Okay.
And here they say, well, I can, and I had big kids.
Right.
It started becoming very irritable, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a pregnancy thing or what. But,
I think it's just I think it's just a personal thing.
Yeah. Soon after I graduated, I went and walked the stage, and I got back to work, and I was like, this isn't it for me.
Right.
I was touching into lashes, but it was going really great.
Okay.
And I said, this would be great.
Yeah.
So I just tried it. Dove in.
So you started with lashes.
Started with lashes.
Okay.
Then I started doing certification classes.
For eyelashes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
that's a big time thing now.
Yes.
Now
I started in 2016.
Okay.
It was not that
it wasn't
popular to
popular.
that capacity.
Right.
Everybody used to look at me and be like, well, I'm not gonna pay you $100, and I didn't go to the beauty supply.
I'm the person that I will pay $180.
I know that's right.
So do you do just the I don't know anything about it, but my sister Sherry does fake ones and she puts them on to see what they taste off.
No.
Okay.
I don't do those.
Okay.
I do the semi-permanent extensions.
Okay.
I do waxes, I do facials, and then I also teach. So I instruct in my students.
Okay.
How
many instructors do you have?
Right now we have 3.
3. Okay. And do you run classes all year round?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Cool.
Wow.
So once they actually complete their course with us, they'll be able to take their licenses to get their cosmetology licenses.
So I know a lot of people are doing that, especially coming out of, I worked in a middle school, but a lot of girls in middle school are like, I want to get my license in, cosmetology. And I was like, yeah, you should do that. You can do it in high school. Just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Or you can do it, going out of high school, and then that's what you're doing for your career. I think
is it a difficult test? No?
It's not.
Okay. And what is not for the 100%? Okay.
Wait, I think that's important when you have a program like that you're gonna have that guarantee that when you come and work with me, you're gonna pass your test.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're gonna have that reputation.
Absolutely. And in addition to them learning, we give them business, understanding. So by the time they're done, they know what they want. They have a business plan.
That's awesome.
All this together. And it's a requirement.
Okay.
Because I didn't get that. And not saying that that's a bad thing, but I just wanted to be able to have a different in my program and also to And I just felt like it wasn't fair to a certain extent for them to actually leave beauty school, go into a beauty industry, and not know how to run a business.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, because you are a business owner when you enter into that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's very smart. So, how many students do you typically, how did the classes run? You have all year? Is it? Okay.
We have bi-monthly start dates, especially for the institution course. And our institution program is only 23 weeks.
Okay.
Which is
so 23 weeks, I can go from I don't know anything to
Absolutely. Yes. You be ready.
Catch me at the institution school. I'm gonna be doing all these things.
Yes.
It would be fun to come.
Banana bread.
Have some eyelashes.
Ready for your clients when they come in.
That's so funny.
The muffins.
My mom has called me so many times the baking beautician. Because I will literally, like I said earlier, I'll get bored of braiding my hair, or I'll have a different wig on or something. So she was like, you bake, but then you just do your hair and your eyelashes? You just become a different person. I was like, yeah. And they're like, you want to do that? I was like, I don't want to do my hair for free. I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do my hair for free.
I want to pay somebody else to do it. She's like, you could have a concept like the baby beautician. They come in, you have fresh baked cookies.
Cupcakes and
They
curls.
buy cookies and bundles.
That's what she said. And I was like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a good idea, but I don't want to do it.
Not
Yeah,
want to work with
yeah.
people too much.
Yeah.
That kind of would be
But it's
fun
pretty
to
cool.
go
It would
for
be
the day and like learn
Yeah.
how to like, I don't know.
You should come. You should come.
I should actually
come.
watch.
So you
I'm
should-
on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all should come.
That would be
Just one
fun.
day.
Just
Yeah.
one day. I don't want to do the whole course. I'm not trying to like
It's
put
fine.
eyelashes on, but I just think it would be fun to like just experience.
Yeah.
How did I forget this? by the
As
way?
if you were a student.
Yeah, I'll be a
That
pretend
would be
student.
cool.
Yeah,
A
I like that.
pretend student. I like
So
that.
we do have our campuses actually in Longview,
Okay.
and then we have a satellite campus in Cedar Hill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The people that can't travel, because we started in Dallas when we
Uh-huh.
first opened. We opened as a lash school,
Okay.
and we had students that wanted to come back, and they were asking about the institution program. Like,
Well, we'll do that
so
too.
that's how that happened.
I like it.
So you started the lashes in 2016. When did you start your school?
2018,
Okay.
right before COVID. Yes, 2018.
geez.
How was COVID for you guys? How was that look? Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the esthetician.
It was no regulation. Like it's the so during COVID I was actually just a lash. Because I just had the lash school.
Okay.
Fourth license lash. So when we started it, we were already able to do online distance education, and then we got shut down first. So
Yeah.
February, March, we was done with it.
Wow.
So now having students not knowing if they were working.
Well,
if
and
they
clients,
had
like
clients
no
and all that.
clients. People ain't going nowhere. People, I mean,
So the ones who kept trotting through and getting and pushing through it, we survived it.
Wow.
Which is good.
sheesh.
And so yeah, the
Yeah,
tuition was
still be-
different.
Mhm.
It was more like the if you can.
Right.
Because I don't know.
Right.
We didn't know what was going on.
We were in the apocalypse.
It was
Let's put that out
so.
there.
I don't ever want to.
Walking
do that
the
again.
ground.
If anybody is
I
listening
know.
that's in charge, we're
But
not doing
don't
that
go
again.
Even though I feel like it's
We are
like
not
kids are
doing
potty right
Yeah.
What's up, Sherry, Shonda, Uncle Randy, Maria? What's up, y'all? Listen, tell me where y'all are watching from. Where are you guys at? I know my Uncle Randy's in front, right? There's Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
That's your sister.
Hey girl.
Your sister's on.
Oh,
What's
come
up?
on. Love.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people on today.
Love that.
Alright, y'all.
So the banana bread's in the oven, 325. It takes
It
about
smells good.
45 minutes, maybe an hour. It just depends. You don't want it like dry.
Yeah, don't cook y'all stuff.
We don't
dry.
want to do
I'm gonna
it.
tell you.
Just don't do
This
it.
is dry.
This ain't got no
Stop
voice,
overcooking
girl.
yourself.
This
Yeah.
is dry. So when your people graduate, like what do you guys do? Any like financial knowledge or any training on anything like that?
We do
for
that
them?
during the program.
Okay. So like what aspect?
To the aspect of make your money make sense.
Mhm.
So if you know that you are going to eventually leave corporate America,
Mhm.
or you're coming into this as a single parent, no
Mhm.
job or whatever, what do you want to make? What does that look like? Understand what that looks like first. You gotta know what your bills look like.
Right.
And it's just a guesstimate, of course, at first.
Sure.
And then we just go off of that number.
Okay.
So it is 2,000, whether it's 500 a week.
Mhm.
We go through that, process it, and dissect it.
Okay.
I go all the way to how much do you want to pay for rent? How much do you want to pay for booth rent? Do you want to own your stuff? All of
Okay.
that. So we go through the full process, and by the time they look at it, it's like, oh, that's not so bad.
Right.
And so I like
Back
doing the
engineer it, make it look a little
yes,
smaller.
yes, and I
Manageable.
love when the young teens and young adults come
Uh-huh.
because they're working, right? And it's like I gotta work. Well, if you work 2 to 3 days a week, you typically can make the check that they're gonna give you for 80 hours
For
a
the-
week.
Right.
So make it make sense.
Mhm.
I wasn't even coming out of college when I
Yeah.
realized like I can make more.
That's why I started doing lashes.
Mhm.
I had my master's in social work.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was like braiding
Mhm.
at the time, and this young lady that I went to school with, she was doing lashes. I was like, they pay you the same price?
Yeah, it
I
is.
take 4 Right? Hold on. So I went. She did mine. I watched her, and
that was it.
I went to class.
My cousin
started
does that.
lashing.
She was like, yeah.
And I did it 7 days a week.
Wow.
And I tell people I hustle lashes. I will lash you anywhere. As long as it's sanitary. Right.
In the middle of the store, sit down.
I'm lashed at the airport when we're
At the
sitting
airport?
waiting.
Okay. Hey, make good use of your time.
on Facebook when they're like in the ballpark, like, all right, come on.
Now listen, I have to say, I have seen
Wait.
some people with some scary eyelashes. It's like
Bird, what am I?
looking like you're gonna have a lift off.
It's the viral lashes, but that's what they
Okay,
are.
those are too much for me. The
Ooh,
bottom lashes and the top
Lord.
lashes. Like,
Now the bottoms and tops are cute.
well,
So it just appears.
it's like a critter on your face, though.
It looks like a bug.
But some of them are cute. I do agree with that.
You just have to make sure it fits their eyes.
Yeah, I think that's what it is because
And
people will
that's
go in sometimes and they like see something on Instagram, but it's not their eye.
Yeah.
You gotta know what fits you.
You gotta.
Pinterest
That's why
and
you gotta go
Instagram
get your license.
ain't always gonna do you right.
Always
Like,
go to somebody that won't just put something on your
Education.
face.
Yes, that's true. The education behind it.
So
Because
how many?
they're billboard.
Yeah.
Right. If you come in looking crazy with some scary things, if your eyelashes walk in the room before you walk in the room,
You fly in
Or
there.
you like in another car.
or if you're talking to someone and their hair's blowing, 'cause it-
Start tsunami
I
and
feel like it's the last one.
it's a breeze, it's a little breezy in here.
Yeah.
But for
Oh
the most
my
part,
gosh.
people's lashes do be cute, and I'll be asking like, who you go to? And I already have my lash person, but I do ask.
We need a backup.
No,
I almost had to have a backup barber
know.
today. Y'all. It was a- I put out an SOS.
Shane was on Facebook like, hey, tell me where you get your haircut.
I had to put out an
I saw
SOS,
that.
y'all. I
Did
was
you get it?
yes, thank God,
He's
my
gonna get put
guy.
on the plane.
I was gonna get
Right.
something because I could not go out of town looking crazy. I
Yeah.
was so
You
big
have
up.
to do beauty and baking
Mm.
at the airport.
Oh, at the air, like a massage.
Yeah.
So you have cookies
And we
and
do
some.
lashes.
I mean,
They're
that
waiting.
actually,
You
because
need
they
it?
have 2-hour layover.
You need a
Okay.
good DFW.
We'll talk about it later.
Y'all, don't steal the secret,
Hey,
okay?
Mr. Reese, I know you heard that. Right now.
Put it in the planner, July
Yes.
13th. We're there.
Oh yes, so that's gonna be super cool.
Yeah, I'm
because
excited
I'm
about it.
actually consistent. I was a pitch coach last year,
Yeah.
so this year I'm consistent, and I'm launching a new little business.
A new little
Cool.
business. Can you
I've
give us a
been
little
doing
hint?
Yeah,
Well,
you get
just
some-
being a business with this coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, having my master's, going through all this. I've been in business for 9 years.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna learn with the Goldman Sachs program.
Okay.
So that was super intensive.
Oh, very cool. I know someone in South
And
Carolina that
amazing.
did
I
that.
loved it.
Sounds
It
like a
was
Goldman
amazing.
Sachs thing. Yeah.
It was super amazing.
And they had like a big affair in New York for it, and all. You did the same thing.
No, we were here in Dallas.
Okay.
But it was cool though.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. It was super
Mhm.
amazing. So,
Sounds cool.
you know, just going through learning, listening to other people's opinions, some mentoring. And it's like, girl, you know this stuff. Well, that's not what I paid you. But, you know, they might give you a nugget, but then they'll say, go do this. That's
Right.
like giving your child and say, go make this banana bread.
Right.
And then they're making it, but they don't know what to ask, what to do thereafter.
Mhm.
Or you send them somewhere and it's a dead end, they're
Mhm.
probably not going to call it. It's just me.
Right.
And you typically want somebody to hold you accountable.
The accountability.
And that's what I can.
That's good.
I'm the accountability. I'm
So
going to
you
hype you
like-
up. I'm going to hold you accountable. You got to ask some students.
Yeah.
I get them there.
I'm sure. Listen, with 100% passing, you got to be doing something right. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
How many students have you
It's
had? Do you know how many
amazing.
students you've had since you started? Since 2018?
I think for the licensing course, it's
Uh-huh.
been 115 students.
Wow.
That's good.
Pretty cool.
There's 115 of y'all running around. That's them in her school.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
super cool.
And I've had some amazing instructors.
Mhm.
So it's been good.
That's awesome. So is it like a private,
Yes.
like individual
a private
school? So it's not like a
business
school, like a state type of thing?
It's private because it's privately owned by me.
Sure.
And we don't do governmental assistance.
Okay.
And it's not, so like the palm trees and oaks, they're public
Right.
because they get public assistance.
Right.
So that's really the only difference.
Okay.
So, if I don't have any students thriving and nobody's paying, I still got to keep the doors open.
Right.
But yeah. So that's the only difference. Cool. We still have the same protocol. We still have the same requirements for TLR.
It's exclusive.
It's exclusive.
They don't let everybody.
Don't come in here thinking that you're going to just be anybody.
You are going to be who you are designed to be.
Right.
And I'm just gonna have to help. I don't like talking in front of people. I get super nervous. No.
Really?
I don't get that at all.
Crazy. I get super nervous. So hopefully I have this energy.
I think
listen, I'll be like, step it up.
And so, I see that, and it's funny because some of my students come in, and I'm like, that's me.
Right.
So it's like you're talking to your younger students. I get a
little shaky in crowds, honestly. Like if it's people I don't know. For sure. And then like my mind just like races so quickly.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh gee, I missed like 4 pages.
And then you just play it off because they don't know.
They have no idea.
And I'm like, well, anyway.
Yeah. And they don't know.
We're getting out early today.
You know what though? I always call myself like whenever I step into like a performance environment, like that's why I call myself Beyonce. If y'all didn't know.
Okay, girl.
Okay, because you literally have to switch the flip. Like you have to switch the flip.
I'm cheer.
And then like you have to switch the flip because when you're in that environment, like the Jaida that's like completely separate, like if y'all know I'm super chill, like I don't really do much.
Cool, calm, and collected.
I really am. But
just like me.
Yeah, me and Shane are just the same person, actually.
We really are. Like,
we really are.
I am, like, on my own, I'm very cool, calm, and collected. Now, you get me out and about.
But we thrive in, like, public environments to where it just flips, and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so energetic, and you're so outgoing. And I'm like, I actually really love being by myself.
100%. Like I love those environments, and I love to be there. But then I need like 2 days to be in here with no sound and no noise, no stimulation.
Oh, like don't call me. Actually.
Like I'm about to be out of town for the weekend, and I'm gonna be around people literally for like 4 days straight, from morning to like morning.
Yeah, you need a good break.
And so next week, don't call me, don't text me, don't need me. So I'll be out.
Yeah.
You need some what? Well, you better save this.
Take a picture and put it in the freezer.
Just in the freezer. And whenever you think you might need to call me, just get it out the fridge while I'm microwave. And it's gonna be delicious.
Oh my gosh, I'm alive.
But after my break, we'll talk about it.
After my break, we'll talk about it. So yeah, on the 13th, I'm excited to be there. Hosting again.
And that's in Tyler, right?
It's in Tyler. Yeah. But I like to get there early and like just kind of like acclimate myself to people in the space, just so that I'm not getting up there. I'm like, hey, I don't know what's happening. What to do with these people?
I know. That's the thing, though. It's like, what do you think? And what do you feel? Are they listening to me for real?
Right.
The nerves. You feel like they can see right through you.
And then everybody
else, they're gonna know.
You did such a great job. Like,
right.
Terrible, but thanks.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, the first 2 pages, I just kind of skimmed through.
I butchered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt like this was more of a personal experience as opposed to.
Oh no.
I've done that before though.
I mean, I didn't completely skip things, but I did like forget a couple parts, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna sprinkle that in.
And that's like it's improvising
here,
and it's
and we'll get to it because nobody knows.
And that is entrepreneurship in its most
showing.
Because things ain't always gonna work like they're supposed to.
Oh no!
You have to take a left turn,
and you gotta figure out when you're riding down the dirt road.
Yeah.
What to do?
When you're drowning,
be innovative.
Exactly. That's one of my core values.
Yeah.
Innovative, be bold. Because you cannot be an entrepreneur like subtle.
Can't be
That's
weak.
just like with COVID when y'all talked about like how everything had to switch so fast. It was the same in our industry, like financial services.
I mean, everybody
'Cause-
across the board.
Yeah.
It's just like,
You go from a
What do we
whole
do?
live business to like now you're doing Zoom. And you're like, okay, this is
and the
different.
stupid
It was
delivery
way
things.
different.
Weird, but you make it work. And
Yeah.
you find some diamond in the rough.
Can I get my
Boom.
lashes? Oh, you can come in.
Right. Put your mask on.
Right here at the door.
Yeah, we're taking your temperature at the door. Isn't that crazy? We had to put masks on.
The temperature.
The temperature.
And
yeah.
now it's come out that it was all made up.
I believe it.
All of these precautions,
It was
all
one
of
the
these
chemistry.
6 feet,
Oh my God.
all of these. I'm not gonna get sick now. They
I
make
was
it up.
wondering because they said it was airborne, but those little masks just didn't sell me.
Don't do nothing. If you can still smell stinky people,
Yeah,
it's something supposed to be
that
protected.
part.
But
Like,
you needed a more firmer.
They did have the
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
they did have
It
the
looked
like
like
mask
rounded.
that looked like the
Like a duck?
oh, yeah,
that's the one.
but I never used those.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
That makes sense. I didn't use that one.
So
But the
y'all,
little blue ones.
I made muffins yesterday because I just had the muffin pan and I didn't have a loaf pan. So Jada brought hers today.
I did. I put it in my calendar and everything. I said I'm not gonna forget it this
I
time.
know.
Many times I've
She's
changed
forgot
Shane's
things
house. I'm like, ooh, I
sometimes.
forgot.
Right. Keto, what's up? Oh, thank you. She said my haircut is fire.
Ooh, five.
Thank you. I gotta be looking good for Detroit. Listen, hope I don't get shot, y'all. Say your prayers.
Oh.
I'm freaked out about Detroit. I
What?
really am scared about Detroit. The crime in Detroit is so bad.
Is there a riot
It
going
is
on right now?
no, there's not a riot, but like literally 1 in every 15 people have like crime issues
Oh, okay.
in Detroit.
Well, you were covered by the Lord.
I am, and I am leaving the hotel at the convention center. Covered and covered, okay? I'm eating in the place. Whatever they got there, I want
Continental breakfast.
He's not gonna see the people. He's not interacting. There's
No,
no network. It's
no,
not a networking.
No
What part
8
of
Mile
Detroit?
in
Detroit?
downtown.
I've never been to Detroit.
I ain't either.
I've watched Dream Girls several times though, so that's about all.
Is that where it's at? Yeah.
Kind of like movie.
I watched 8 Mile.
I love Dream Girls.
Yeah.
I love Dream Girls.
And I have watched Big Mile a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be eating my spaghetti. Y'all can eat.
I've never heard Shane say anything about rap, but that's just the 9 times. Eminem.
Well, hey.
You feel like
Y'all
Eminem and Baby.
I could.
The
I could.
Eminem and Baby.
Could. Oh my gosh.
It
Let me know what
smells
you
so
think.
yummy.
They're pretty good, if I do say so myself. So these are like a large muffin. I baked them for probably like 25 minutes, I think. They ain't dry.
Nah, they're pretty moist.
They're not dry.
You know what? This would be perfect for like. Okay. Random thought. My sister would always ask me to make random things for my nephew and niece were younger.
Mm-hmm.
So, can you make some sweet potato muffins? I was like, where do we come up with this? But this is perfect if you have children.
Yeah, it's a great. It's,
No,
and honestly, they do.
He didn't pay us for this, but this is for me.
This is not a paid endorsement, by the way. No, they do freeze very well, actually. You know, if you just want to freeze them and pop some out of the freezer and warm them up, they're totally fine. It is Annuity Month, right? June is Annuity Awareness Month. Is it
Awareness month.
Annuity Awareness Month.
You
And
don't know
y'all,
what an annuity is. It's just a fancy word for my money is safe when I retire.
well, and it's like a pension, like creating
Yeah.
your own pension for yourself. So like with the guaranteed lifetime income.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, one of my videos on Facebook took off the last few days.
Oh yeah, Shane's getting paid now,
And
y'all.
I'm
I don't know, there's
getting
money
paid
situation out there.
from the Facebook,
Come on,
y'all.
man.
It's a
Hey, that's-
thing.
I know that's right.
So listen, when you see my videos, like and share and
Share.
subscribe.
Subscribe
Get some
down.
stars.
Send some stars. I don't even know what it means. They're like, hey, you got stars. I'm like, cool. What is that?
Yeah, these people are paying.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
But like they said I get ads on my stuff now, on my videos and things.
Yeah.
But
Oh, wow.
so I've been fighting, like, well, not fighting, but people have been like fighting me all week in the comments because they're like, "You're trash, you're an idiot," and I'm like,
guys,
the personal attacks are very funny to me. Like
No way.
it doesn't even bother me because I just think it's comical. Like if you don't agree with the product or you don't like the product,
keep scrolling.
fine, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like it's very funny. They're like, "You're an awful person. You shouldn't be allowed to live," and like all these things people are saying in the comments. It's
Okay, who
very
them, though?
it's exactly
Are you mad because you are
right. Something's up. But no, annuities are really great products. So if anybody has an old 401k with a previous employer, if they have an IRA, any type of retirement account, TSP, I just the teachers use for TRS.
Yeah.
So any of those with the old now, if you're still working with the company, you can't do anything with it. But if it's an old one, you can roll it over into an index annuity. Now, I wouldn't suggest a variable annuity. I would suggest a fixed annuity, but an index annuity allows you to play along in the market, but you get loss protection, so you don't lose a dime. And you get a guaranteed lifetime income out of the money. I don't care what people say in the comment section. You do get a lifetime income guaranteed from an index annuity when you roll your money over. The amount just depends on what you roll over and when you start taking an income.
Yeah.
So just trying to let people know that those things are out there. They're an option.
Yeah.
It's an option.
It's just like when people, like, so many times people only know about 401ks or IRA,
401k,
and those are all tied to the market. So if you're somebody that's more like, I'm a conservative, conservative person, not much risky, and maybe,
or if you don't have time, to lose money, maybe.
Because let me tell you, if you're 65 right now and you think that this market not gonna affect your retirement, it is if it's in there. Okay,
it is, and it has.
It is. Is there a dollar number for what you can to start it?
So the lowest you can, it depends on the company, but I believe the lowest is 5,000.
5,000.
Okay. Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah, and if people want to start like a tax-free retirement for themselves, you can set that up organically.
That's a great thing.
Without rolling something over. So you can start that with $100 a month. And it just depends on what you want to see in the account. We have people do $100 a month. We have people do $500 a month. We have people do $3,000 a month. It just depends. Everybody's at different levels and different places in their life. Like I post videos, I'm like, this client just did an IUL for $1,500 a month. People are like, yeah, right, that's my monthly income. I'm like, people really think that people walk around broke. Like people, honestly,
I'm trying to be there. It's like 1,500.
Right.
Yeah.
But and there are people out there that can do that.
Yeah, it also depends on where you live at too. Because somebody, like, depending on what area you live in, you have more discretionary income. And I say this because I don't help people in many different states. People that are in Texas, people that live in Arkansas, Mississippi area,
right?
We have a lot less discretionary income if you live out there because the cost of
it's
living
cheaper. The cost of living is cheaper.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like depending on where you live. If you live in California, sorry, you probably have no extra money left over.
You got no extra money.
But if you're like, if you're in a smaller town, you don't have kids, you rent, you don't have a car payment, like just depending on your situation, there's discretionary income, and that's what you should be basing things off of.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not saying put all of your extra money into something like this, but if you're doing a savings account,
do what works for you.
Whatever you put in your savings account, put it in something that's actually going to grow instead of 0.46%.
Or if you overfund your 401k. Because this is what people do, okay?
Right, that's
fun
true.
story, okay? I sat down with a client, okay? They're like, I overfund my 401k by 8%. Okay, so the company is matching you 5%, and you're putting an extra 8 into this 401k. So my next question is, okay, what made you do 8%? Because that's now like unprotected money. So it could be really good for you, but it can also be really bad for you. So that's just the variables of the market.
Right.
But what if you take the 8% that you put it in your 401k and put it in something that's guaranteed?
Yep.
Now we can
that ain't gonna lose.
We have guaranteed products.
It's not gonna lose, y'all.
Right. So that's
just a little tidbit, little.
You can tell this
little drop.
They don't have to start off at 1,500.
Yeah, and especially coming next week.
Yeah.
I mean, next week.
Talk to Shane. I don't know what they said. They said
I will talk to him next week. If they want to talk next week,
No,
I will talk next week.
You don't have to take a break so you can get it together.
I gotta get myself
But
together
I do
all the
think that
time.
is good. But I would love for y'all to be able to have that conversation. It can be on Zoom.
Mhm.
Well, we don't.
No, I would love to
in
come in
person.
person.
We can come.
I love to be in
Yeah.
person.
We don't have to do Zoom, girl. We got cars. We can drive anywhere. They come anymore.
I know that's right. Okay, well, we don't fix it.
We're outside.
We outside. Well, come be outside. Y'all got me outside. I haven't done a podcast in like 3 years.
3 years, really?
It's a long time.
This is
Oh, it's a new day. Listen, we met at Reese's event the other day. Well, I say the other day. It's been like a month now, right?
Yes.
And yeah, it just everything zooms by so quick.
And that
And
was so good.
she was like, "I want to get on your show." I'm like, "Let's do it." Why not? Why not? No, this is fun. I think we're good
Gotta
to
bake some
go.
banana bread.
Make some banana bread. Take some banana bread because it ain't staying here.
Shane is taking you out the door with all of this stuff.
With all of it.
You
With
know,
all of it.
Shane.
Yeah,
All of
it
it.
does not stay with me.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
You can take it to your students.
You can take it to anybody you want.
Tell them
Well,
what appreciate
That's my client.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it to anyone you want. No, but we're gonna wrap up. I have to pack. I have to get myself together. Thank you guys for
Thank you
watching.
for
Thanks for the
tuning in.
comments.
If you
Thanks
need
for
the
the
lashes
likes.
done, if you want to be a lash esthetician, do any of that, hit her up.
Come to our beauty academy.
Yes, come
If
to
you want
She wanna
services
learn.
and you're in Dallas, you can come see me.
And you're out in Cedar Hill,
She
right?
loves lashes.
She loves lashes in Cedar Hill,
Yes.
but if you're in Dallas, go ahead.
Shayna.
Shayna. Go ahead.
Shayna got him a whole other.
How like let me know this, okay? I hope this. How many of y'all know that Shane has a black barber by his haircut? I remember when I asked Shane, your barber is black, isn't he? He said absolutely.
It's the only option.
And there you have it.
And on that note, we'll see y'all next week. Yeah.